So, I'm dressed. Oh, as you can tell, I didn't wash my face this morning. I'm in pain. This is day 3 of me feeling like shit, but I feel so much better than I did. Like 50% better from yesterday and like 80% better from the day before. I'm still having body aches. I don't think I have the chills right now. No, I woke up a little feeling weird. I don't know. I just feel all around shitty. Honestly, I just feel shitty. Woke up, first thing the first thing I see was that Dalton and Sako drama. Damn. He about to destroy the fuck out of her, and she just gonna and take the kid. That's what I foresee. She didn't know that the whole thing was just set up for her to lose. Man, you know what I feel like? As somebody who's been through a similar situation, and I'm not gonna go into detail for that. I mean, minus the social media thing, just the dating in a rural America thing, interracial relationship / marriage thing, normally doesn't end well. Like, if she is getting abused and stuff like that and isolated and all this other crap, it's probably not going to end well, unfortunately. Like, he has a large social media following. She's been looking like she could use she's just mean to me, because on camera she's has that act out there, which was similar to what I was doing when the whole time I was getting abused behind closed doors, and then in public was the only time I could actually pretend to be irritated, or not even pretend to be irritated because it rooted from somewhere. And then everyone's like, oh, she's rude, she's this, she's that, and the whole time I'm just like, you guys don't even know, like, this is the only time I can be a fucking bitch, because in closed doors I'm being abused, really fucking abused. But anyway, and also financial abuse. I didn't have access to any of the money, this, that, and the third, and it was just a horrible situation to be in. But anyway, not to mention the financial abuse, the sexual abuse, the everything, right? So hopefully she's not going through that, though. Hopefully, I'm hoping that she's not going through that, and she actually maybe, and then when I finally did leave, give it a few months, and I started posting who I was with, even though I wasn't legally divorced yet. But I had moved on. I had been moved on. And at this point, the marriage was a piece of paper. I started getting dragged on social media and looking like a fucking horrible person. Which is what I feel like she's going through. But again, we don't know these people at the end of the day. She hasn't spoke out. He has a large following. I just know my ex played the victim in a lot of ways and then used that against me in the court. Right now, doesn't look good for her. Right now, the chances of him getting custody seems to be a lot higher than hers, because he can use all of that evidence, and all of that evidence, again, paper trails. And he's been playing victim. And as soon as I seen that video where he was like, this isn't the worst thing that happened to me, and then he pointed down, I was like, oh snap. They're getting, like, she left him. That's the first thing I thought. I didn't think, oh, they're separating. I thought she left him, and they're gonna eventually get a divorce. And then he made that video about him with the Harley, and everyone's like, oh, you're joking. I'm like, nah, that's not a joke, man. She gone. I knew it. I was like, she gone. So, anyway, I've been at this lovely truck stop all motherfucking night, and now I'm going to leave, and my whole body hurts. So enough about this YouTube drama. I want to know everybody's theories on this Dalton and Sako thing, because yeah.